Here we go again. It'll be a bit of a tough one, this one. Right, Mastertronic Games, City Fighter. It's actually not bad cover artwork. The actual front of the cassette case got a few scuffs on it. It's not mint condition. There, the four's a bit smudged. Maybe it's a fake copy, innit? And no screenshots, obviously, because early Mastertronic game. Have the date on there. Not really. But yeah, I had that, and that was a very good game. I think I got this one 1985, the day after. Same time as I got that Indiana Jones game. Thank God this is better. That Indiana Jones game is terrible. So they both use the burner loading system there. Let's have a look there. Classic action biker. That's a great game. And if you've got a crack copy with cheats, then you can just drive around the little town, just like Gran Turismo, in isometric with 8-bit graphics. SOS. I don't know if I played this one, so any screenshots? Oh, there is actually. Looks like some sort of isometric puzzle game. Can't really say. Here we get too much light or not enough. Yeah, well. Again, nice red cassette case, and this one was yellow. So if yours has got the black cassette case, it's not original. Oh, another very good Mastertronic game. More Adventures of Big Mac, the Mad Maintenance Man. Danger. 1.21 gigawatts. No. Danger overhead, I presume that says. Yeah. It's another nice game by Mastertronic. The cassette, to me, looks a little bit yellowed actually. Never had that one. Did have Chiller, but I can't find my other copies of Chiller I bought a few years ago. I was just buying them up when they were cheap, and there's no obvious way to tell whether you got version 1 or 2. Same crappy game, but hasn't got the awesome music of the first version. Anyway, nah, these are all sideways now. Side breast, you wish, mate. Sub Hunt. Never had Sub Hunt. The artwork kind of reminds me of like a book, like a paperback book. Let's see if we can shed some more light on the situation. Not really, no. Maybe the camera LCD is dark. Well, it looks in pretty good nick, and it is rewound, and the inlay's in mint condition, so. And the front might actually clean up quite well, so. Yes! Any screenshots for Curse of Sherwood? Right, okay. The cover art is quite nice. Quite like that actually. And screenshots kind of looks a bit like a flip screen platform adventure, arcade adventure 'em up type thing. Yeah, it's not bad, maybe. It might be horrendous. Oh, it's not rewound though. Do a bit more live rewinding. Manual rewinding of the tape. What do you reckon, mate? Yeah, I am actually freaking out at the moment on the inside. You can't tell that, but just had to have a plumb around. And there was a bit of water in a cup that was not that far from where he was standing. And he didn't have a fucking face mask on. And I put a swig of that water in my mouth to swallow one of my diabetic tablets. Anti-diabetic tablets, as they're called in my home country. Probably a lot cheaper there as well, but anyway. So yes, anyway, I immediately swigged a whole load of Jim Beam. Yeah, it's not Jack Daniels. Come on, as long as we've got the red on. No, we ain't got the red on the thing yet. This is the only time red is clean. Usually red is dead, just like Arnold Schwarzenegger told you, mate. Well, I haven't seen The Running Man for quite a while, actually. But it is very set based, so I don't really like it. Come on, mate. I can see the red on the other spindle. Check out, the tape is okay. Might load. Should really check that sort of thing before you start rewinding. Should really have a pen ready to do this shit. No, I can't be bothered to do it anymore. I'm only bothering doing this to keep my mind off the fact that could have been how I got this stupid virus. So fucking easy to get it. Jesus Christ, come on, man. I only got about 49 minutes on the camera. I should be able to delete some stuff that was on there for the stuff I uploaded last night. There we go. That's good enough. Buying it, Granny. Horrendous game. Even people like Ashens know it's a horrendous game. Even at the price, you're better off not buying it. Putting £2 towards a £8-9 C64 game. They weren't all 10 quid. That was that greedy bastard from US Gold. So we've got Stormbringer. Screenshots from the Spectrum version. Nice Magic Knight series game. Loads of puzzle solving. I only like Spellbound for the music really after I tried it a couple of times. Not my cup of tea, even back then. Speaking is a brilliant game, and even better when it's on the Mastertronic label. Look at those iconic screenshots in super blurry O-Vision. Actually, I could have done the old Millennial 90 degrees. I had another one that needs rewinding. Star Race is rubbish. I think that's the rubbish one. There's one called Star Race as well. This is Star Ace. There's only one R there. Again, the artwork kind of looks like something out of a paperback. Spacewalk. Oh, this deserves a better case. Right, Squirm, that's it, you fucked, mate. Squirm is a shit game. Probably could have typed that in basic. So let's just swap these over. And famously, I used to do this in the shop and get my games cheaper. So we put the £8.99 games in a cassette that was already labelled $6.99. So only later on the shop started pricing up, you know, the cassettes and the inlays that were separate in the drawer that they'd used to like sell one. The display ones were not really meant to be sold, but they would base their price on that or something anyway. That was really nice artwork actually on the guy, and the moon is okay. That's pretty good actually. That's an okay game. I've played worse Mastertronic games, but I think I had version 2 on tape, which a couple of people have said, you know, that's not right, version 2 was not disc only, because I had this version 2. Yeah, squirm. It's like a snake game in a maze. No thank you. So it's sort of a bit like Nibbler, but not quite. Spellbound, it's got fantastic music. If you like these kind of games, it's actually okay, but if I had a hammer, there we go. You can put your stink on the old lens. You want Spellbound? You want Spellbound? Yeah, I know it's a great tune, but it's not really my kind of game anymore. Graphics are okay. It's a lot better than Last V8. Graphically it's better than Hero the Gold Talisman, but it's not really my cup of tea anymore. Storm! I think it's a flip screen gauntlet game. Classic Boris Vallejo fantasy artwork going on. It should have screenshots. Yeah, it is. Right, Spooks. Another one I never had. Alright, buddy. Is that on this side of the camera or the other side? So I don't know what this game is about actually. Check out the old the screen display. Blimey, look at the size of that font there. You need a 4K video camera to get any use out of this shit. Can't get a good enough amount of light. I'll try reading it. You can look at the cover, maybe. In this fast-moving, epic, scrolling, menu-driven adventure, right? Well, it's scrolling anyway, so I might give that a go. And it's rewound, so it might even load. Pretty good nick actually. You can actually buy new cassette cases, so as long as the inlay and the cassette inside is mint. Spectipede, again nice artwork. That's just that's not explosion. That's like label glue shit. Yeah, I quite like that actually. This wouldn't have screenshots. Don't think. I think this is quite an early one. Yeah. And Pipeline 2, which is technically a re-release, sort of. I can't remember if it is a re-release. It is Task Set's sequel, but I don't know if Pipeline 2 was sold full price under the Task Set label. Skate Rock. I may have tried this. Checking out the light here. I'm trying to see from the camera LCD what the screenshots look like. It's not working for me. Yeah, I think we played this and it's horrendous to play. So anyway, Vector Ball. This is a weird game. These are much later budget games. I kind of stopped buying budget games after about the time of Panther. Most of them were crap, and I had enough money to buy a decent full price game every week if I wanted on the C64. Maybe two. No, it won't be 2 a month. At least 1 a month on the old Miggy. Can't remember if I played Video Minis. Very cartoony. Mastertronics covers are better than Firebirds on the old budget label. That's just a thing, that is. Yeah, I don't remember playing anything like this. Looks quite interesting. I think Aslan moved the curtains there. Yeah, it looks interesting. No, I don't think I played that. Oh, another one that's not rewound. Oh well. Famous Rod Stewart approved sailing there. Someone did a review on this actually. I think it's got the music from one of the old Interceptor micro games. BMX Racers, classic piece of shit, but lovely artwork, which is why I bought it. So, if I had screenshots like the Firebird thing, then you know, it's a bit different, innit? Well, there's just one left here. Agent X2. I definitely played this. And again, it's nice cover art though. Which has the Mad Prof's back, but we never got Agent X, the first one, on the C64 as far as I know. I think it's that game anyway. Funny thing is, I can't really remember playing it. I think it's the one that had like 3 completely different mini games you had to complete or something. Oh, I don't think I'll be able to get these ones out. Oh yes, you only have to get one. Night Racer, classic Night Racer. Quite a simple game. In terms of like gameplay sophistication, it's probably about the same as a VCS game. But for the money, it's actually pretty good. Especially if there was still £2 there. As you well know, because I covered this game. What they could have done is done some like fake, you know, fog effects and shit like that. Night driving is there anyway. Maybe some rain effects or something, but it's only a budget game, so you know. Election game's going to be shit next. Oh no, the COVID coughs. Sweep. Nothing to do with sooty, even though it's covered in soot, and it's called Sweep. Who are they trying to kid there? It looks a bit simplistic there. Don't know actually. Yeah, it's a later budget game. What's this one then? Oh, this is Ninja. I think this is the one I couldn't work out how to get off a level. Yeah, it is that one, isn't it? It's the one they converted the Amiga version to put in those arcade machines for a bunch of dumb shits. You put fucking Shadow of the Beast 1, Lotus 2 or Turrican 3 inside them things, not shit like that. But Arcadia was owned by Mastertronics, so their penny pinching basically ruined that. Street Surfer, I think I played this actually. I think I played this after watching a review by, I think it was Lucosa, just to give it a try, because the road routine looked not too bad actually. Yeah, I have played that. That's not bad. But Super Nudge 2000. There's all these shit fruit machine games. These are the kind of games my brother-in-law would have bought. And like everyone said a billion times, if you don't win the money, you won't play these things. Yeah, so oh, this looks interesting. Very interesting. Very, very nice. And it's called Energy Warrior, and I think we tried to play that and I didn't get on well with it. Oh, and you get Molecule Man on the other side. So this was $2.99. Here's the screenshots for Molecule Man. Now the problem with doing that is if you only like one of the games, then you know, if the one that stops working is the one that you like, then you're left with a £3 shit game. Formula 1 Simulator is brilliant, mate, brilliant. Again, the artwork is very reminiscent of you know, the pole position full-size adverts in the Atari Club. Very nice. That's what we all thought PlayStation, or whatever it was going to be called, that sort of technology, 3D games would look like first when it happened. Maybe not. Yeah, you know what that looks like anyway. So, Starlifter. I think it's the one that looks a bit isometric in the screenshots, but yeah, actually it looks a bit weird. Finders Keepers, which I did have. I think this may actually have a nice loading screen. I can't remember. Still remember the music to it. It's very plinky plonk, but very simple looking game. It's not that much better than Brian Blood Axe, but anyway. Now my turn to have a look. Yeah, I can't make out shit with these reading glasses. I think we're going to have to step up the magnification. eBay, here we come. Have a look what else we got then. What's that say? Scout, I presume that says. Yeah, this cover's not quite as good as some of the others, but well, I suppose the spaceship's not bad. And the other one's not too bad. Yeah, it is a budget game after all. At the end of the day, you only worry about the actual game. Can't make out. So here you are stuck in your Scout with the spaceship scattered to the four winds, well, the 8 planets in fact, and between you and the wreckage there are all these nasty aliens. You need to shoot the aliens, gather up the pieces, and then head for home. Features 8 different planets to explore, extra weapons, loads of aliens to blast. Loads of aliens! Yeah, this is, you know, a 2-part adventure actually, which is 96k. Is there any screenshots? Yeah, no, there's no screenshots or anything. Alright, Lanny. You alright, mate? Well, I've got my reading glasses on. They're just liver spots on your gums, mate. You see if I can, something. Oh, look, buddy. No, you can't see his teeth. Phantom of the Asteroids, mate. It's brilliant. Brilliant music. Very simple game. But once you bought this game, whether you like the game or not, you'd always load it up for the music. Excalibur. Yeah, I hope there's screenshots for this one. Nice artwork though. Yeah, there is the screen displays. I can't make out shit. Looks like a single screen platformer from what I can tell. I don't think I played that one actually. Always get that one confused with Kavanaugh. With the help of the magic sword Excalibur, you battle your way through the castle in search of the lost princess. Beware the evil wizard and his minions. Nah, there ain't not many left. Still freaking out though. Stormbringer. Is this a re-release of the Houston game? No, it don't look like it. Oh, the concluding episode in the acclaimed Magic Knight saga. Yeah, that's kind of like, you know, puzzle sort solving flip screen arcade adventure. Didn't really like them that much back then. I'd give it a go if I got it as a present, you know. But without the hubbard music of Spellbound, not really interested, mate. I think my mate had this for his Amstrad, non Terraqueous. Rings a bell, but I never had it, so. The game is set on a remote planet ruled by an evil, tyrannical something or other. Use bigger fonts, you bastard. Computer, who uses the population as pawns in a universal chess game. Sounds boring already. It's in mint condition. Cassette inlay and cassette cover's not bad. I'd polish up alright probably if you really cared, which I don't. Oh, there's more here. Gee, I believe this is like an adventure game. It's the $1.99 range. Yeah, it is. It's a really weird game. You really need instructions for this game at the very least, if not a full-blown Zap review. But, it's halfway between, you know, the old-style adventures and Magnetic Scrolls, Magnetic Windows updated interface, which they apply to the Pawn and the Guild of Thieves. Werewolves of Alandon. Not American ones though, these may be British ones. Can't remember this game actually. Did I play this? Have I ever played this? Run rampage across the rooftops, get savage in the sewers, have a hairy fit in Hyde Park, spread terror in the tube stations. This might not be the one I'm thinking of. This is 180, and I didn't get on well with that. I didn't like the control system, but now that we got the instructions, might actually give it another go. Because you know, the crack didn't have like instructions, I don't think. Pulsoids, look at them pulsoids, mate. They look like lobster, and lobster smells like stale cock, mate. So, if you're one of these yuppie blokes with a ponytail who used to have lobster all the time, enjoying the flavour, you should have probably stopped chasing the women, mate. Just what I would have to say about that, but can't really make out from those screenshots. They're so small. Have like 3 screenshots and make them bigger in it. It kind of looks like an Arkanoid knockoff. which from that cover you won't get. Pam